Hey YouTube, my subscribers, those of you who recently joined me, and those of you who are just new to my channel, welcome. A lot of my YouTube watchers know how this goes, but basically, what I do week to week is I do a TTW, and it's a thought of the week, and it's just supposed to get your spirits up, get your mind in a free will system, if you will, and just help you get along with stuff throughout the week. And you go through things in life, they don't work out and all that stuff, and you get bummed, and then you start thinking, well, nothing good's gonna come about and all that. A lot of things happen in life. So my TTW this week is going to be, let a dog be a dog. Just, if you was meant to do something, then do it, If you're outgoing, if you're hardworking, if you're a night person, if you're like a sappy love story kind of person, then be that way. You don't change because you're trying to fit into a bin. It don't work that way, y'all. So here's the deal, okay? You meet somebody, and you get to know them, and then you start chatting with them, and then they keep telling you a bunch of stuff, and you're like, you know what, they seem pretty cool, I like this. And then it progresses even further, and further, and further, and further. And then you get to a point where you just get quiet. And why do I mean you get quiet? Because I mean you realize that what they're about to do, you really hadn't gotten used to them being that whole way. And it's because people like to change to fit you and fit others. And I don't think that's the best plan and route of action. Okay? And I'll tell you why. Because you've got a bunch of... Let's take this example to help you understand this concept a little bit better. Alright? So, there's a bunch of different breeds of dogs. You got working dogs, you got hunting dogs, you got sports dogs, you got the toy dogs, you got the show dogs, and they're all bred that way. So when they're born and raised, they're bred to do stuff. The hunting dogs are born and bred to hunt. Their noses are sniffers, their ears are pretty sensitive. You got the sports dogs. The sports dogs love to run. They're energetic. They are, bolt, dashers. I mean, you name it. They can just go and go and go and go and go and go. You got the working dogs, and the working dogs, they tend to be all playful and all happy, but when it's time to go to work, their mind switches up, and it's time to go to work. They listen to what they're being told. They do what they're being told. Some of them even, know what to do, and their master or handler is kind of like doing a couple things at once. So the dog is there to basically give them a guide, give them a hand, and give them some guidance as to what they need to do for the job that they're doing right then and there. And then you got the toy dogs. And the toy dogs, they were bred to basically just be a companion. Walk around the house, make your spirits all happy and giddy. And not to say that all dogs don't do that, okay? Because they do, alright? It's a family member. Just like a human, they're in your family for a reason. They're a family member to make you happy, but you got to help them out too at the same time. So, the whole point of that was, dogs like to be outside, okay? They do. They need to be a dog. They need to sniff. They need to run. They need to explore. They need to be outside to see what other kinds of animals are around, other dogs is around. Because if you keep contained to a human, if you keep contained to a house, and you're, by nature, is supposed to be out in the woods, out in the field, with a bunch of other dogs, like a pack. If you're a pack dog, okay, you tend to be around other dogs, other things of the same species, the same kind, okay? If you keep telling that dog, you gotta be with other people, you got to be in this location, and it ain't used to it, what's gonna happen? Okay? It's gonna put up a fight. It's gonna be different. It's gonna be hard to handle. It's gonna be hard to, deal with. Okay? It's the same with humans, y'all. Alright? If you put me and yourself, or other people for that matter, in a group with people that they don't fit in well with, okay, it's going to be hard and difficult to get along with them, and sometimes they just can't deal with it. They can't, they can't get their mind wrapped around that they're a certain way and others are other ways, okay? Another example I'll give to you is, say that you're a night guy, or a night person, a night lady, whatever, and a night owl is what they call them, alright? So, you go to work, and they need you to stock overnight, okay? And so, you're a night person, but they have you working from like 8 in the night till like 6 or 7 in the morning. Perfect, alright? Because that's tender to your needs. It's 8 at night till like 4 or 5 in the morning, 6 or 7 in the morning, okay? So, that fits you. Your best skills, best performance, best whatever, is tender to that particular time frame, because that's who you is, okay? Now, if you put me, or whoever is a night owl, in a morning shift, and expect them to handle a crazy crowd, a back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back routine in the morning, and work as efficiently as someone who'd been there for years, that just ain't gonna happen, okay? It ain't gonna happen like that. They might be able to cooperate and help you out, but they can't perform as well and as good as someone who's been doing that and is like that, born and raised that way, okay? And, like it's your genetics, your insides, okay? But they don't just mean stuff in work and with life. That's anything, okay? If, somebody is one way and that's who they are, don't tell them to change into something else because you don't like it, or it's just not going to work out to your needs, or it ain't going to work out to someone else's needs. Screw it, okay? There's other people, but that don't mean to leave them alone. What I'm trying to get at here is, we need to just adapt to the way people is, okay? And we need to, understand that I'm different from you, you're different from me, and, my next door neighbor is different from them, and the whole 5 yards. We need to understand how people is, We can't just go around putting labels on people and say, alright, you're gonna come with me, or alright, you go do that, or you do that, You should put people who are the best at what they can do into things they can do, So night stalkers should be night stalkers, or, night stalkers can also probably do a diner at night because they're adapt to being awake in the morning. They can handle multiple things at once. It's the same thing with, regular folks, y'all. If you find that you're energetic, you're outgoing, you're going to tend to gravitate more towards the energetic and outgoing folks. Now, there's some kinds of special breeds out there that are going to be able to adapt and be able to intermix both kinds of people. And when I mean both kinds of people, I mean you're opposite, okay? So if you're the energetic, outgoing, and you got someone who's real quiet and kind of, sloshing around, but that's how they always is, and how it always was, you'll be able to mix them up with, groups of people, okay? not a whole lot of people can do that, you know. Special kinds of people can. Not everybody can. And that's okay, okay? Because the way you was born, the way you was raised, is the way you's gonna be, okay? If you change your facial appearance, if you change your hair, if you change your body, well, you shouldn't change your body, but if you know, put ink on your body, if you pierce something, if you do whatever, it ain't gonna change your genes, your DNA, your insides, your family history, your roots, okay? It ain't gonna change that. But what it will change is it will change probably the kinds of people that you talk to, the kinds of people that you work with, and all of that. But you know, I want y'all to understand that you just need to let a dog be a dog, okay? So you need to let a human be a human. And you need to let a night person be a night person. You gotta let, you know, a sappy love guy or girl, whatever, be a sappy love girl or guy or whatever. You know, you just don't force these changes, you know. And that's one of the things that sometimes, even relationships, they end up falling because you're trying to change him, okay? Or she's trying to change you, you know, you're trying to change her. It don't work that way. It really don't. The only way that a change is good is if you change yourself, okay? No one else can change you but yourself, okay? So, if you was bred to be lonely, if you was bred to be quiet and real, you know, non-talkative, but you want to get out and venture out, you know, go meet some people, you know, and talk to people and get to know them, and if they're very outgoing, you know, hang out with them once or twice and go do stuff, but don't change because you got to fit into a group, okay? Change for yourself. So, that's the TTW this week, is let a dog just be a dog. You know, don't change nobody. Let them change themselves. Because if they want to change, I guarantee y'all they will. If they don't want to change, they just want to keep being the way they is, you know, unfortunately, they can be that way. You know, and fortunately, they can also be that way too. I mean, sometimes a change can be bad, you know, and it's just what it is. But, in any case, just let a dog be a dog, okay? Alright, y'all, I apologize for being kind of late this week. I just started with some things this weekend, and it's just been a hectic week, and I apologize, like I said again. But I will try to keep up with doing them on a weekly basis, and I'm a little bit out of my comfort zone, if you will. I decided to go in a sweatshirt today and a ball cap, so I'm not usually in my hat and a nice shirt today. So, but I wanted to say thank y'all for watching, and I hope that y'all subscribe, which is over there, and you know, leave me some comments down below, and if you want to, go check out some other videos, you know, over there, and just help make your life a better life, you know. You don't got to join a cult to be a better person, you know, but find something or someone or somebody that will help inspire you to do things to make your life better, okay? I love y'all, and I hope that y'all have a great day, great weekend, and I will see you all next week. Alright, take care. It's been Little C. I'm out. Bye.